from Antlers campsite. Why does it look like that? There we go. Wow, not a bad way to wake up. Good morning, everybody. It's day 189 and just left my tent site at the Antlers pond area. I don't know if I think it actually is a designated campsite. So that is a beautiful pond here in Maine, said to have one of the most spectacular sunsets and sunrises in the 100 Mile. Fortunately, last night it was pretty cloudy, so we didn't really get much of a sunset. This morning had a nice sunrise though, and now hitting the trail. I've got a big day planned, about 24 miles, which is pretty crazy, but it should be 24 pretty easy miles. There are a couple water crossings in there that are gonna slow me down, and then there's one like kind of biggish climb, but I wouldn't consider it a big climb. But I know that's probably gonna slow me down too. But other than that, should be pretty smooth sailing today, hopefully. So I'm just gonna try to keep a good pace while I can. That way when I do get to those kind of slower parts, I have time to take my time and not rush through it. Planning on heading to Rainbow Lake tonight. Basically just lake hopping. But Rainbow Lake has a really spectacular view of Katahdin. And one of the comments I saw said that in the morning the sun rises behind Katahdin. So if it's a clear night, it should be pretty spectacular, I think. So yeah, I'll keep you all posted along the way. There's Katahdin in all her glory. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. I was actually out here looking to see if there were any moose in the water, because I really want to see a moose from a nice distance, but no moose, but a great view of Katahdin. That's crazy. She's so close. Well, that's pretty much the last thing you'd expect to see out here, but better than nothing, so I'll take it. I'm happy for it. The question is, am I going to be able to rock hop across with dry feet? It looks like it's really low, actually, so I should be fine. Another view of Mama Kay peeking through the trees. She's looking cute today. Just makes me think like some of my buds are probably up there summiting right now, which is crazy. Such a lovely day for it though. Look at what we have here, an actual bridge. And there's me. But wow, these colors. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Rainbow Dam. That is camp for the night. Let's go check it out. There she is, Mama Kay, right over Rainbow Lake. And now time to go find a little camp spot. Oh, wow. Dude, I can't believe I just hiked 24 miles before 6 p.m. That's crazy. But I'm glad I caught this just at sunset. Whoa. Not a bad place to set up camp for the night. Mama Kay is showing out. She is glowing tonight. a good morning fire. We were hoping for a sunrise over Mama Kay. She's over here, but nothing quite yet. But it is a nice moody morning. Good morning, everybody. It's day 190, and it's my last day on trail until I climb Mount Katahdin. So it's a good day. I'm leaving my campsite at the Rainbow Lake Dam right now. Didn't have quite the sunrise I was expecting, but still really nice, moody, misty morning, which I always love. And it is cold. It is cold today. I'm wearing all my clothes. I'm hiking out in my PJs, which are wool leggings and top. I've got mid-layer, puffy, rain jacket, beanie, whole 9 yards. I've got all my clothes on. I don't know what the temperature is. I'd be willing to guess that it was below freezing or somewhere around freezing. It's really cold. So more motivation to get moving. Got another big day today, 23-ish miles, but again, should be pretty easy miles, similar to yesterday, I think. And I'll stop by the Baxter Ranger Station, check in with them, and we've got a reservation at Katangian Campground so that we wouldn't have to fight for a spot at the Birches. For anyone that's unfamiliar, Baxter State Park, where Mount Katahdin is, has kind of an interesting system, and a lot of hikers find it confusing and don't really like it, but if you plan ahead, you can really make the most of it. But they have a campsite specifically for thru hikers called the Birches, but they only allow 12 thru hikers a night to stay at the Birches. And so depending on how big the bubble is that you're in, it can be really easy or really hard to get a spot. And I talked to a couple of my friends that summited earlier this week, and they got there at 3:50 a.m. and they were the last two to get a spot at the Birches. So they said the first person got there at 3 a.m. and that day total they had 40 hikers come through and register at the ranger station. So yeah, but then there's been other people that say they got there at 7 or 8 a.m. and had a spot, no problem. So it really just depends on how many hikers are around you. You have to be aware of the bubble that you're in. And again, as the years progress, the trail is going to get more crowded and it's going to get more difficult. But what we did is we made a reservation about 3 weeks ago at Katangian Campground in Baxter State Park. So it's not free like the Birches is. I think it was like $30 a night, and we reserved for 3 nights. Basically that way we're guaranteed camp spot, and we don't have to like rush or wake up at 3 a.m. to fight the crowds to get signed up for the Birches. And now we can basically pick our summit date based on what day looks like it's going to have the best weather. So that's what we're doing. It comes with a parking pass, which is good. My brother is meeting me. He is on his way right now. He's meeting us tomorrow morning. So he'll have a parking pass with that. So yeah, it's a good alternative if you don't want to deal with the stress of the Birches. So that's the plan for today. It is so cold, so I gotta get going. So I'll keep y'all posted along the way. that's some moose right there. 2 of them. I almost didn't even see him. He looks so happy. Like, how can he be aggressive? Whoa. Wow. Little sneak peeks of Mama K are just popping up everywhere. She's cute. I'll be there before I know it. Well, looky here, folks. I survived the 100-mile. Next stop, A-Ball Bridge. And then Baxter State Park. Let's get to it. View from A-Ball Bridge. There she is. Just before getting to the ranger station, got another stellar view. Unreal. We climbing her soon. 2 days. Our last campsite. Maybe, actually no, we'll have a different one tomorrow, but we made it to Katangian Campground and having a little fire. Big fire.